Okay, so you should have glued your note page into your journal, and we're just going to talk about it real quick. You might want to underline some important things. Obviously, the title of your note page is going to be mean, median, mode, and range. And some of these words should be familiar to you. Some of them may be new, but we're going to review, go over them. So mean, median, mode, and range, that's your title. So let's go section by section. The first word we're going to look at is mean. This is the one that may be new to you. Mean, I know we've all heard the word average before, like when you average your test grades, it means the same thing. Mean is the average. And to find the mean, you add up all the numbers and then you divide by the number of numbers. This is like when you want to find out what your average is, what your grade is in class. You add up all of your grades and then you divide. So let's look at this example. The first thing we're going to do, it says we're going to add all the numbers that we have, and then we will divide by how many numbers there were. So this example, this is your number set they give you. Add them all up. So when you add all those numbers together, they got 135, and then we divide. Well, there was 9 numbers in our set, so that means we have to divide by 9. And when you work that out, 135 divided by 9 is 15. So the average number in that number set, or the mean of that number set, is 15. So if those were your quiz scores, your average would not be very good. Now let's look at median. Anytime you hear median, we think about the middle. Median is the middle value in the list of numbers. And to find the median, your numbers have to be listed in numerical order. That's why I underlined it. Median's easy. It just means the middle number, but your numbers have to be in order. If it's not in order, it's not going to be correct. So let's look over here at our example. To find the median, they said number one thing you're going to do, put the numbers in order. Then you're going to find the middle number. So example number 1, here is your list of numbers, 1, 5, 2, 8, 7. They're not in order, so they rewrote it, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. Now that they're in order, you just start. Take one off the end, take one off the end, take one off the end, take one off from the end. 5 is left in the middle, and that is your median. Median is the middle number. Now sometimes when you cross off from the ends and work your way towards the middle, there might not be just one number left in the middle. So let's look at example 2. Once again, they gave me a random set of numbers. The first thing we need to do is put them in order, and so they did that here for you. But when you start working from end to end, working your way towards the middle, there's 2 middle numbers. So average those together. So add your 2 middles together and then divide by 2. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So our median, our middle number is 6. So if there's not just one number in the middle, average your 2 middle ones together. Mode. Mode's one of the easiest ones. It says mode is a value that occurs most often. Now sometimes there might not be a number repeated. So there is such thing as having a no mode. That's important to realize as well. So if no number is repeated, there is no mode. All right, so let's look over here at our example. They say you can put the numbers in order. You don't have to on mode, but if you put them in order, then it's going to be really easy to see. So your example, they gave you the list of random numbers, and when they put them in order, it's easy to see all of those 13s grouped together. And that jumps out, and that looks like to me 13 is there the most times. There are 4 13s, so 13 is our mode. Mode means what number shows up most. And then the last one is range. Range is the difference. We know difference means subtract. The difference between the biggest number and the smallest number. So if you look at your set, in our example, it says find the biggest number in your list, find the smallest number in your list, and then you're going to subtract them, because we know difference means subtract. So here's our example. Here's our number set. They're not in order. If they were in order, then it'd be really easy to see your biggest and your smallest. Actually, no, they did not put them in order. If they were already in order, then it'd be easy to see biggest and smallest. So Looking through this number set, looks like 13 is my smallest number, 21 is my biggest number. So we're just going to subtract 21 minus 13, and that gives us 8. So our range is 8.